You should know that at least one of the charges involves victims under the age of 12. So that's not an accident or a mistake. I didn't know how old she was. So he's also facing, court action at the state level too. Aggravated child rape and aggravated sexual battery of a child. And that carries life no parole. I want to get Jeff Keeling in here. He is with our affiliate WJHL News, Channel 11 in Eastern Tennessee, and he was in that federal courtroom today, and he saw Sean Williams face-to-face. Jeff, it's good to have you on the show. Thanks for doing this. We don't get cameras in federal courtrooms. It irks me beyond much else, but you got a chance to see everything. Can you take me there and tell me what happened, what you saw?
Sure. Thanks, Ashley. Yes, he walked in under his own power, did not look terribly worse for the wear from his effort the other day. He had a bandage on his neck, and other than that, looked pretty much like the normal Sean.
Ah, the bandage on his neck. Thank you. It was a detail I did not know about because we were told he had to be rushed to the hospital for a suicide attempt. Should we presume the bandage was the suicide attempt? And if so, how bad was it? How big was it? Did it look real, or did it look like a phony attempt to get a trip to an easy-to-escape hospital?
Can't really make that judgment. The marshal said that he was that they were lucky that they saw him as quickly as they did. So, I'm not going to make a call on that one, but he certainly looked like he was feeling all right today.
Yeah, this is the picture we got when he was arrested several weeks ago after being out on the run 34 days, I think it was, and the canine had to ferret him out from, I think, underneath a car near a 7-Eleven where he was spotted. So he's having some trouble keeping a defense attorney. I think he's now, at a count of about 3?
That's right. He kept his first one for about a month. I think it was his choice on that one. And then the gentleman today, that was what he was supposed to be there for on October 18th, was the motion by his attorney to withdraw from his case. That finally got heard today. Took all of about 2 minutes of the judge in the courtroom with the attorney and us coming back in, and she granted that request. So now he's got number 3.
I'm sort of squinting at the mugshot there that's between us, trying to find the Band-Aid, but I think the mugshot was taken maybe right before the so-called suicide attempt, so it's not, I would not be able to see the position of it where you saw it in this particular picture, would I?
No, that's right. He got booked in, and within a couple of hours, apparently, he made this attempt. I figured that was it for Thursday's hearing, but he made a rapid recovery. So they were able to get him there patched up, and he spoke to the judge and got his new attorney, and you're right, he's got a whole lot in front of him.
Oh, I mean, it's too much to list, but they're foul charges, just despicable, despicable stuff. So can you tell me about the level of security? When we were covering Caitlin Armstrong in Texas, we noticed there were like 5 or 6 extra deputies that surrounded her in the courtroom, which I thought was, almost vaudeville, because, I mean, escaping from a courtroom's hard. It's been done, but it's hard. What about this guy? 3 escape attempts. He's clearly clever enough to be out on the run 34 days and get out of a prison van with 2 guards in it, a transit van, small transit van. What did the security look like for this visit to the federal courthouse today?
Well, they are no longer using the contracted jails to take him now to the courthouse. The marshals are doing that themselves. And we saw 2 SUVs with a sedan in the middle of them pull up and into the Sally Port today when they brought him there. So the marshal has told us we're handling all transport now. There were lots of marshals in the courthouse, and he clearly has a motive to want to get back out, because we did some math yesterday, and you're right, it's a lot of charges, and just on the sex charges he is facing right now, if they were all served consecutively, he's found guilty on all of them, he's looking at 890 years, plus, as you said, that life without parole for the one. That's a lot of time.
I mean, give or take, right? 890 years life with life without parole, give or take. Jeff Keeling, thank you. I mean, I love it when I can get a firsthand account like this of what happens in a courtroom when the federal courts won't let us see that transparency for ourselves. So will you come back again on the show?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you. Jeff Keeling. Okay. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.